Okay, so I've cut all the basil leaves off of the stems and I'm soaking them in my salad spinner. I'm gonna dry them off and I'm gonna save some for our pizza tonight, and the rest I'm gonna put in a bag in the freezer. You could also dehydrate these if you had a dehydrator, and maybe do that in the oven as well. I wanna show you how I harvest my basil. So if you look, you can see where I've trimmed it right here. And when you go up the branch, you'll see these side shoots, like these two right here. It might be easier to see these up here. So when you trim it, you want to trim it as low as you can, but right above where you have these side shoots. And then those side shoots will take off. And your basil will continue to grow and get bushier and bushier every time you trim it. I'm going to go ahead and trim this way down because it has gotten really tall. So I'm going to trim right here to show you. So now these two side shoots right here will grow off and get bushier. I'm going to trim the rest of it and then I'm going to show you what I do with it after I trim it. Okay, I've trimmed all my basil. What I'm going to do with this is take it inside and take all the basil leaves off. I'm going to freeze them for a later use. I might use some fresh ones on our pizza tonight. And I'm going to keep the stems and I'm going to put them in a mason jar full of water on my windowsill. And these were from my last cuttings and they grew all these roots. And then what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to plant them back here so that I can make more basil. As I was trimming, I saw this good example. So you can see right here, this is where I trimmed this guy last time. And then the side shoots took off and they grew this tall. So next time when you come back to trim, you can trim right here and these two side shoots will take off and it'll just keep going like that and get bushier and bushier. But you want to start at the bottom so it keeps growing wider and thicker instead of just big long tall stalks. I clipped all the long stems in half so I'd have double the stems to root, and I put them all in here. You can see the clean cuts on the bottom. I'm going to put them in my windowsill and then I'll update you when they have roots.